What's going on, all my good looking cowlers? Welcome back to another episode of the World SMP, and today's episode we are going to be working on a fountain, and I have a bit of news to tell you. I apologize for not uploading for the last 3 days. I will get into that furthermore in the video, so stay tuned if you want to know that. But also I have decided that I would like to turn this town into a medieval town instead of modern, so I will be removing this building and replacing it with another later on, so hopefully you guys don't mind. But I just feel like I can build so much more easier and so much just freely if I build in medieval style, because I've never really done modern, and I don't know, I'd enjoy medieval more. It just lets my creativity spark, so that's what I want to do in this town on the server, so hopefully you guys do allow me to do that. But yeah guys, so today this is actually the second time recording this. I recorded for like 20 minutes and I didn't like what I recorded, so I want to start again because I was trying to tell you guys this message and I just don't feel like what I was trying to say was getting across to you guys. Plus I was screwing up in the building, so I don't even know. I wasn't happy with the standards, so I'm here to bring you guys it once again. I have one more attempt to do this before I don't have time to record this episode. So yeah guys, so just straight up, I'm going to tell you guys that why I haven't been recording for the last 3 days, and just tell you guys why, and yeah, and just let you guys know what's happening in my life recently. Nothing dramatic, so don't fear about that. But I don't know, I've just been more sociable and just going out a lot more. I went out every single day of this long weekend, which is crazy, and I actually enjoyed it. So yeah, I want to get into that, and yeah, let's get started. So on Friday we didn't go to school. No one went to school at my school for only no, I take that back actually. So we all went to school other than the grade 10s, which is me. So we didn't have to go to school, which is good. I don't mind that. I actually quite preferred it. But yeah, so we didn't have to go to school basically because it was this day where all the grade 10s have to go and speak to a teacher for 30 minutes. I did go into a little bit of detail on my last video. I think it was an SG that I went into it, but we had to go in for a 30-minute interview, and in that interview we got asked quite a few questions, like what subjects we took. So I took chemistry, I took health science, I took maths B, I took maths B, I took English, I also took some computer subjects, which was film and television and ICT. So those are the subjects I will be doing for year 11 and 12, and those subjects cannot be changed from now on unless it's the first term of next year, but I don't think I should be changing out of them. I did pick quite a few hard ones, like chemistry. It gets very intense in grade 11 and 12, I have heard, so that's going to be interesting. Hopefully I can cope with it. I do believe I can. If I study enough, I will be able to cope with it, but it's just all about the studying. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is your future, and I don't know if you guys have ever even thought about it. You might be too young to even think about what you guys want to do, but seriously, just think about something you enjoy. Like everyone says it, what you enjoy, and I haven't even decided yet what I want to pursue for the rest of my life, because it's a big decision, and if you make the wrong one, it could end quite badly for your career, and that's no pressure or anything. So it's quite a bit of pressure now that I have to think about it. I never really took much notice of it until this year, where I've had to really step out, because we've had so many of these days, like on Friday, where you had to say what you want to do, and then you have to sort of plan your future, and if you don't take the right subjects, then some of those doors won't be open for you, and that's something that really scares you. Because what if I wanted to go into something like, right now for example, I'm not into anything artistic, so I don't take any art or any of those subjects, but what if in the future I just all of a sudden want to, and that door won't be open for me, which sucks, because you know, it's quite scary when you think about it. So what is happening at the top of that? I don't know, I need to fix that because the water's not running off these sides, as you can see. Oh, it's every side other than this one over here. What's happened over here? Let me have a look. So that's what we had to do on Friday. We had to talk to a teacher, and I got partnered with a senior chemistry teacher, which was pretty good. His name is Mr. Oliver, and he just basically was like, why are you picking this subject? Well, not in a negative way. He was just saying, because it's such a hard subject, like, what do you plan on doing with it? So if you guys don't know, chemistry is for your health subjects, so that can get you into being a pharmacist, dietitian. It can get you into all those all those careers, which is amazing. If all the health subjects basically, it's a really good subject to take if you're capable of achieving good in it, because it's a subject that opens up so many doors. Like, without the health, you cannot basically go into health without chemistry, and it's crazy to think, because obviously you still need to go to university, but when you university or college, you guys might call it college, I'm not really sure, but your college or university will actually be looking for a certain subjects that you take in your senior years, and if you don't have them, then you won't be accepted, blah 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 blah, and then it goes downhill from there. So I believe I picked the right ones, because I want to go into something in health. I'm not sure what yet. I'm thinking maybe a dietitian, or I'm not thinking too much about a pharmacist. I don't know. A pharmacist is a really big job, and it's very stressful. So if I went into something in that area in a pharmacy, I would go for just something that I can take certificates on, because I know you can take certificates to work your way up to be nearly nowhere near a pharmacist, but the closest you can ever be without going to university, and you can take courses for that and get you up there, and yeah, you can just take all different things, and it's just so amazing, like, what your doors open to. But it all depends on a high OP, and I asked him what a high OP, like, how to get an OP. OP, oh my god. So I asked him, because I didn't really know myself, and I was a little unsure. So how it works is, I don't think you guys call it over that name in America, but it's just the overall exam that you use to get into university and etc. You probably just have a different name for it, but how you do it in Australia is, you say in grade 11 you get first in chemistry out of your whole class, so you got the best grades in your whole class in chemistry in year 11, so they give you 400 credit points, and the lowest in your class will get 200 credit points. So the more credit points you get, the more goes towards your OP, which you then sit at the end of grade 12. So you have to get, the more credit points you have, the greater chance. I'm not sure how it works exactly, really, but it's just the most. So in between your highest and your lowest, between the person who scores the highest and the lowest in your class, it will depend on the amount of credit points you get. So say second will get like 380, etc., and then like the third place will get maybe 370, etc., etc. You get what I mean? So yeah, you have to do that, and then you get your score at the end. So the whole idea is, you have to they're trying to make you pick subjects that you will succeed in, because there's no point picking subjects that you won't be able to succeed and you'll be failing in, because you won't get enough credit points, blah blah blah, you can't sit your OP. So that's something that I had to take in mind, and yeah, so I don't want to go further into that. I don't even know what I want to do on the server right now. I just cleared out land for a path, but I don't really want to complete the path right now. I might have to try and fix this fountain. So what happened is, on Saturday I worked. So I worked 10 in the morning till 6 at night. So that was an 8-hour shift. That was fine. And when you get home, you just don't feel like doing anything, to be honest. Like, you just want to go home, just relax. Like, when I come home, I just want to, from work, I just want to sit down and watch YouTube. That's all I want to do. Watch YouTube, watch YouTube, watch YouTube, watch YouTube, go to sleep. And watch Big Brother, of course. Can't miss that. But yeah, so that's what I just didn't feel like uploading. And recently, you guys may be seeing, like, I never used to miss a daily upload. I rarely ever did, and if I did, it was for something really important that I couldn't have, like, there was no way I could have uploaded. But recently, you guys may have seen, I am getting a bit lazier when it comes to my uploads, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I'm putting other things that are a bit more important before it, and like, I'm not down on myself for not uploading anymore. I used to be really angry. I used to be like, oh my gosh, why didn't I upload? I had the chance to, why didn't I? That used to be my mindset, and if I didn't get a daily upload, I would literally be working so hard to get the next one open. It was ridiculous. But I don't know, I've realized that there's so much more that comes before YouTube, and I want to keep YouTube as a hobby. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be quitting anytime soon, so don't think that either. But there's just so much more that you can do, and I don't know, just being a bit sociable, a bit more getting outside more, it just makes you realize that. And I know a lot of YouTubers say it. I've heard people myself, oh, that actually looks really good, oh my gosh, that looks way better. I've heard and seen so many more YouTubers say it themselves, and I never believed them. I used to be like, yeah, whatever, like, you're just lazy. And I could be uploading, I will admit that. I have the amount of time when I come home from work too, but I choose not to. And that's the truth. And I'm not going to sit here and lie about it. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, like school's getting in the way and all that stuff. It's really not. And it's easy to do daily uploads. It really is easy to do it. It's all about being lazy and motivated. And if you're not motivated, then you won't be able to do it. It's just simple as that. You have to want to upload. You have to want to get daily uploads. You want to have to put that before something else to be able to do it. Because YouTube, as soon as I come home, I do it. And if I didn't do that, I wouldn't get the video out. So it's motivation right there. And I don't know, recently sort of been lacking it, not too much to be worried about. Definitely hasn't got me worried or anything that I'm going to be quitting or anything like that soon. Definitely won't be happening. And if I even ever did quit, you'd be the first people to know, because I absolutely hate it when some YouTubers like doing it for like a year and then they just leave. And it's like, yo, what happened to you? Are you dead? What has happened? Are you seriously suffering from something that we should know about? But that's the only reason I see that you shouldn't tell people, is if you're sick and there's no way you can tell people about it. Like, and I'm not mean with a cold, I mean like with something like cancer or something. That is totally okay. Like, if you're going through something, then I understand why you can't upload. But if it's just those people who just leave because, oh, I want to focus on school more, and they don't even tell you, it's like, hello, I've been following and subscribing to you since like March, and it's now December, and you just suddenly leave after I've been showing so much support on your videos, and that just annoys me. I just believe that people who support you should always know what is happening, and that's just my opinion. So if I ever left, you would be able to know. I think I'm just dragging this out way too much. I have so much more I wanted to talk about, but I just won't be able to get it done today. But I think I'm going to talk about something called friendship social classes being like a onion. I'm going to talk about that. That may sound totally weird to you, but social classes are exactly like an onion. They have layers, and I'm going to talk to you guys about that in tomorrow's SG. So if you guys want to hear more about that, you can tune in for the SG tomorrow. So don't be out. I was going to talk about it today, and I talked about it when I first recorded it, but I just need to think about what I'm going to say before it, because it really didn't make sense. But back to what I was saying about my schedule and what happened this weekend. So on Sunday, Saturday I worked 10 till 6, and then I ended up going to a baby shower on what happened there? Oh my god. Oh, my throat is hurting. Oh my god, whew. Oh my gosh, I'm like tearing up now. Wow. Alright, so it's because I have something in my throat, not because I'm upset. But yeah, so Sunday I ended up going to my boss's baby shower. I don't know if you guys heard about that in one of my other videos. Sometimes I totally forget what I tell you guys, and then I feel like and then I watch them back and I'm like, oh, they probably found that completely boring since they heard it like 2 days ago. But I went to my boss's baby shower, and there was so many people there. Like, there was about 45, 50 people that were at this baby shower, and a lot of people don't know what a baby shower is. So what it is, basically, in a rundown, is it's a celebration for a baby that's coming. So normally the person who's having it hosts it, or someone does it as a surprise, and it's just where everyone gives gifts to it sort of thing, and everyone just donates like a gift, I don't even know, and sort of celebrate it in a sense. So that's what it is in a rundown, in a short story. But yeah, so I went to my boss's, and there was about 45 people there, and I knew absolutely no one, and I'm the youngest who works at my place, and they were all really her family that were there, and I was the youngest one. The second youngest would have been 21, and I'm 15, so it's sort of hard to socialize with people. It went for 5.5 hours as well, which didn't help. But yeah, so I had to try and make conversation with all these older people than me. It's pretty hard, especially because you don't really have a topic to talk about, but I don't know, I made it through, I lived through it. I gave her these 2 little bears. They're called Beanie Kids, if you guys may know them. They're so cute, and I used to collect them, and I used to have like over 300 of them, which is crazy. And it was really, they were so cute, and she loved them. She got so much like quilts and everything. Oh my gosh, it was amazing what some people did, and they went into this theme of Dr. Seuss, so everything was Dr. Seuss theme. It was really beautiful, and it was a surprise for her. She knew it was happening, but she didn't know like the theme or anything, so it was really amazing what they did, and oh my gosh, I would be so thankful if someone did that for me. But yeah, so that's what everything basically happened. That went from 1 p.m. till 6, and then after 6 I had to go straight down to my grandparents, who I had dinner with on a Sunday. So I had absolutely, that day I had there was no chance I could have been uploading on Sunday. There was no chance at all that I could have uploaded. No excuse. Well, I did have excuses for that day. Other days I just was too lazy, but I had a good reason. So yeah, that's basically my story. I think this is a really long episode. I need to fix that up over there. I need to add some stairs in. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you stayed till the end, let's comment down fountain. Woo, fountain. Woo, 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 woo. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it any time, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Join the Cowlet army, and I'll catch you good looking cowlets next time. Goodbye.